4 wins in a row, 5 goals scored, no red cards, dismantled, destroyed, absolutely slapped up Ajax. Chelsea 5, Ajax 1. What a performance. Where do we begin? Where do we begin? The lineup. The lineup was nuts, man. It was nuts. The balls on Maresca to pick that team. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Because when I saw that lineup, immediately I was going, are we disrespecting Ajax a little bit too much? I know they're poor. I know they've had a poor run of form. Is this, taking it a little bit to the extreme? Geezer must have had a crystal ball or something because he got it spot on. Ajax was shocking, and that team was superb in every area. Every player knew the job that they needed to do. Players that have been out of the team for a long time, whether it's injury or just having to wait for their opportunity with the likes of Hato, they come on, they took that opportunity and they played brilliantly, even before the red card, and we'll get into all of that because I think the game was only going one way. Ajax, man. Ajax. They were awful, man. They were awful. We made them look even worse, but they were terrible. Starting off at the beginning of the game, they were playing a low block. I've never seen an Ajax team play a low block. Expansive, attacking football. This is Ajax. Well, possession. This is what we know from them. To be sitting in a low block, it's uncanny. I've never seen it. It was ridiculous, and we were on it from the off. The ball was moving crisp. It was looking smooth. We were getting in behind chances, not finding that goal, but we were definitely looking threatening. Ajax had a few occasions, nothing too much to worry about. I mean, they had, was it Weghorst up front? Geezer forgot he was playing football. Rugby, MMA on the pitch, clotheslining people, dirty challenges. And they got a red card. Went down to 10 men, and immediately after, balls in the back of the net. None other than Mark Gue, the player that we've been calling for. He deserved his chance. He got it. And did he take it? Of course he did. He was looking sharp. He was pressing well. Free kick from the red card challenge. Ball into the box. Header back across goal. He's in the right place. He's in the right time. It's a tap-in, man. It's a tap-in. Sticking it past the old pensioner that's standing in the sticks for Ajax. Geezer looked like he was 80. I'm not going to lie. Impressed that he's still playing. I think he's like 41. And we're 1-0 up. And normally we look at it and they probably sit back. Did we sit back? Absolutely not. We went for it, man. We went for it and we got that second goal very, very quickly. None other than Caicedo. I think he's just turned into a goal-scoring midfielder now. And he doesn't score tap-ins. He rifles them in from anywhere. Another worldie of a strike from him. And yes, it took a deflection, but we take those. He chalks that down. Ball's in the back of the net. We're cruising at 2-0. Then a bit of sloppiness creeps in. A little bit of concentration. I think we took the foot off the gas a little bit when we went 2-0 up, thinking that maybe it was a little bit too easy. They're down to 10 men. They still come out. They get themselves a penalty. Silly challenge from Tosin. Lapse in concentration. Stands on the Geezer's foot. It's a pen. Little bit of negative criticism here. Jorgensen, mate, you got your hand to it. Keep it out the net. Not managed it. It's gone underneath him. Back of the net. It's 2-1. It's flattering in them because they didn't deserve to be 2-1. They were lucky that they got that goal. And we just decided after that we're going to not only physically but emotionally damage, because that's what we did to them. Physically, we were tearing them up on the pitch, but we were damaging them emotionally as well. I mean, the players were losing their heads. The manager was losing his head. I mean, he was spewing some rubbish in the press conference. It all came to fruition on the pitch though, didn't it, mate? And then the fans were going nuts. They were booing him. I'm surprised they weren't running on the pitch trying to start a fight with him, because they were not happy without his substitutions, whatever he was doing on the pitch. And it just went downhill. It went downhill even more so than it could go downhill for them. They were, to be honest, I think they probably should have got another red card in the latter stages of the game. Didn't happen, but it didn't matter. We didn't need it because we just carried on going. Enzo breaks into the box. Nice little ball in. Gets absolutely wiped out by Weghorst. Of course it's going to be him. It's a pen. He steps up, slots it away, 3-1 up. We're cruising. We're having the time of our life, having a party. And we want more. We want more. Three's not enough. Let's go and get more. And they delivered. And we went out. We went out and got more. And this is, you'll see this now in the next few, probably a few weeks, the compilation of Enzo Fernandez and Estevao, because it was a touching moment. Estevao's broken into the box. The Ajax player tried to kick him the first time. He didn't get him down, so he went back in for a second one. Ref gives out a penalty. Enzo steps up, picks up the ball, walks over to Estevao. Here you go, mate. Go take it. And that is a beautiful moment. Because Enzo, he's obviously on penalties. He is the captain. He makes a decision. He could have taken it himself. He's already scored one. Estevao's worked his socks off to get that penalty. He's given it over to Lab. He's rifled it into the top bins on the left-hand side. We're 4-1 up. Doesn't stop there, though, does it? Because we want more. We want more. We go and get more. Players are coming off. It was a good opportunity. Obviously, Maresca used this game. He said in his press conference that he wants to give players rest. And by God, he did that. Even with the starting lineup, he rested players. But we were cruising at 4-1. We got to make the substitutions, the likes of Caicedo's, the Enzos, to give them some more rest, especially Enzo's just come back from an injury. Caicedo, the geezer, never gets a break. We got to give them a bit more rest. But while they were on the pitch, I mean, that midfield, it was something of beauty today. Lavia and Caicedo, they're like a symphony. A beautiful song that's playing. They work so well together. Lavia was so much better than he was against Forest today. So much. Because he had the Caicedo to help with that groundwork, to cover those extra yards that he couldn't do. Because Lavia's still trying to get up to fitness. And he was playing in some great passes, spraying them around. He was a little bit at fault for the penalty in terms of the pass, but I'm going to put that more down to the defender and the challenge that he made for it. But other than that, they worked so well together, and I hope going forward we can keep these players fit and have this going through the rest of the season, because we've got a good chance. I mean, if we've got Caicedo and Lavia ready, we dominate any midfield. For me, hands down, 100%. But we make our substitution. Gu comes off, gets a rest, got his goal, got his deserved start. We bring on Tyreek George, young lad, thinking he's coming on as a striker. He did play more on the right wing, but he finds himself in the right position. Have a shot deflected. It ricochets back out to him, rolls into his feet. He hits it. Again, takes a bit of a deflection, but we take those. We take those. It rolls into the back of the net. It's 5-1. We want more. Unfortunately, we don't get more. We did take our foot off the gas a little bit after the 5-1, I have to say. I think, job was done. Players were done. No needless injuries, no overexerting. That's kind of how sort of the last 20 or so minutes went. It was a lot calmer. Nothing too expressive or, attacking with real intent. We did have a few more opportunities, but I don't think we weren't going for it like we were, before the fifth one went in. But other than that, man, I'm happy. I'm happy with the performance. And I think the scoreline did flatter them, because it should have been a lot more. And I don't think if they had 11 men on the pitch, it would have made any difference. I think the result was going to be the result. Whether it would have been 5 or 3, we were always going to win this game by the way that Ajax were playing, because they were poor across the board. They were poor across the board from minute 1 through the way through. And we deserve that victory, man. We've come out of this game with players that needed rest. They got their rest. Players that needed minutes, they got their minutes. And we're going into Sunderland game this weekend full of confidence, players raring to go, on a winning streak, no red cards, everything is looking peachy. And Sunderland, you are next on the hit list, and we're coming for you. But for now, guys, that is all from me. Get in the comments below, let me know who your man of the match was, how did you think this game went. But for now, subscribe if you're new, hit that like button, take care of yourselves, and I will catch you all in the next one.